Derps episode 2, and welcome back to the 4th episode of Gizmocraft. And today, we are starting things off in the shopping district, because I wanted to check the shops on my quartz shop, and of course, I've made absolutely nothing, even after having put this up for about 4 weeks now. But anyway, after that failure of a mission for my base, I want to go back to my base, because I want to start building up my base and just creating it a bit nicer than a shack in a mountain. So, I'm going to head back to my base, and I just want to show you, once I get there, what I want to do on the outside of my base, because obviously I'm going to want more than a base that's like a shack in a mountain for my base for this whole season. So, you know, well, this is a surprise. Of course it's me. Of course someone comes back and does this to me. Been pranked. I think this may be the first prank of the season, guys. And of course, it's me. Okay, who was responsible for this? Oh. Well, I wasn't going to tell this to you guys until later, but I guess I kind of have to now. We've invited a few more people onto the server, snufflepagus, your bro Oreo, and Galaxy, just because we thought it would be a bit better with a few more people. But why? There's even a sign in my mind. Yep, there's a sign in my mind. At least I've got some free signs. But anyway, as I was saying before I got pranked, apparently, I want to do something with the front of my base. And as you can see, it's kind of been flattened out a bit. Yes, I've flattened the whole thing out. In fact, I got about 2 stacks of dirt from doing this, which I was quite glad about. But what I want to do here is have like a massive garden as like a focal point for my base, because I don't just want it to be, as I said, a shack in the mountain. I want a focal point for my base, and that's what I want to work on this episode. So basically, if you didn't know, my plan for my base was to have a bunch of stuff on the beach over there, like maybe have a pirate cove inside the mountain, just have a bunch of stuff. I'm even planning on building a whole community of skyscrapers. But I think I'm going to have to start small, and I think I'm going to start off, as I said, with building this farm. So I think I'm just going to tidy up my base, remove all the signs, because, you know, it's kind of a disaster. But I'll remove all the signs, and then I can get straight to work with building that, big garden area. So I started with the garden. I still have a few things to finish off. I've done the outside, and I'm not sure whether I want to split it into eighths or quarters, because as you can see here, this I preferably think looks a lot better than the eighth split. But let me know what you think, because I honestly have absolutely no idea. And also let me know what you think in the comment section of what I should put in these quarters or eighths, because I also have no idea. I think I might put a berry farm in one of them and a just general wheat farm in the other, but I honestly don't know. I also have some potatoes in there, so yeah, I also need to continue doing this throughout the other pathways. And also this tree was just a little bit too big, so I removed it, and I'm going to get another tree. But now that looking at this, I now realise why the tree has not been falling, because there's a piece of wood still there. But anyway, I'm going to take a break from this, and I'm going to return to this either later in the episode or next episode, because I heard that Nab and Count Snuffy were working on the Nether hub, and I wanted to pitch in and try and help. So as you can see, Nab and Count von Snufflepagus have been hard at work connecting everyone's bases up with these ice paths, and I actually have 3 things that I want to connect up with ice paths, and I don't think they saw my zombie farm or my creeper farm, so I'm going to have to connect those up by myself. But I asked them how they were going to decorate this, and they said you get to decorate your own sector, which is really quite exciting because I've never done anything like this before, and it'll be sort of like a challenge for me. And yeah, what I need to do now is, first I need to move that down to y equals 62, and I need to build an ice path going to my zombie farm. But after that, I think I need to get onto my creative testing world and start working on a design for this thing. So I have finished off the tunnel to my zombie farm. I haven't finished it off to my creeper farm yet, but I think that's going to be a big job to do, and I think I may do that next episode. But as you can see, it is fully functional. You can go to the nether portal, and you can also go back again, and I've added in some andesite just to stop you so that you don't go crashing. And when you come along here into my base, in fact there should be a sign, but I have no idea why there's not anymore. If you look, this is taking a while. You can see that if I go down this ice path, I get stopped in case I want to go to my zombie farm. But now all that there's left to do for this episode, and then I think I'll be done for this episode, I need to work on a design for this nether pathway, and that means going on to my creative testing world. So I'll see you there once I've got a design. So I think I've come up with a possible design for my boat tunnel in the nether. I've gone with quite a simple design with stone slabs and glass panes on the side, and I just added these nether fence posts just to remind you that you are in the nether and not in fact in the overworld riding a boat. And I've also gone for a colour scheme on the side with the glass. I've got the black and the green for the creeper farm, just to indicate where you're going. I've got the blue and white on the bottom to indicate that you're going to somewhere in Derp's base. And I've also gone with the green and the cyan for the zombie farm. And I think if you're just heading on the main tunnel towards my base, this will also be on the top as well. I've also added in some glowstone every 4 blocks just to light the place up and so it doesn't feel cramped and dark. But now what I have to do is go and build this on the server, and then unfortunately that's all I've got time for today's episode. But anyway, I'm going to go build this on the server, and I'll see you then. So I have finished the main tunnel to my nether portal, and I have to say it is looking really, really nice. I think I picked out a very, very, very nice design, and I think it works very, very well. And I probably will do off camera these 2 tunnels and extend it to my creeper farm, but unfortunately that is all I've got time for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a like and maybe even subscribe, as that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Goodbye.